Australis. They're going to be a little bit aggressive, but this is also a little bit strange with that Vengeful Spirit pickup. I'm not sure exactly what they're planning with this. Um, just because you've got, unless they want to go for like an Alchemist carry and then support Venge, um, it's just a little bit unusual in my opinion.
Like I said, they've gone back to this 3 or 4 months ago when Alchemist was the carry and all these heroes were supporting him. And over on the side of Marquee Stack, they do pick up that Night Stalker. Once again, a lot of roaming potential is available in this lineup. Night Stalker, Nyx Assassin roaming around, Vendetta all under that second nighttime. Generally, you don't see Night Stalkers hit the first nighttime anymore because of the day and nighttime change, with the times being shorter in between changeovers. You can wait to the second nighttime and then come out and come into effect, because at least the first nighttime gives you a little bit of an advantage over middle, gives you that time to get a little bit more farm and experience, and then come out swinging in the second nighttime.
Yep. And let's introduce the teams now. On the side of Coronae Australis, we do have their captain, the Magibum, on the Lone Druid. We've got Rylos on the Vengeful Spirit. Darkrai is on the Alchemist. We've got Kaizak on the Bane. And last but not least, we've got V2 on the Queen of Pain.
Over on the side of Marquis Stack, you got their captain on Gooch Smith, King of the Gorgonite. On the Abaddon, you got Seb will be taking up that Weaver role. In mid lane, you got Nyx. Up top, you do have Cheese on the Nyx Assassin. And finally, you got level 99 Woodcut on the Windrunner. So they're going for a 2-1-2 role here by the looks of it, unless Abaddon decides to rotate up top. What do you feel about this? Do you think this is a wise move, since Lone Druid will be taking the top lane by themselves, so to share XP around? Or do you think they should try and go for that aggressive tri-lane, as I was talking about a little bit earlier, and go against Korra's lineup?
It's a bit weird. I wouldn't be surprised if this Nyx just moves out. In fact, it looks like he might. Yeah, no, okay. The thing about this is, your Nyx is going to get pretty, level 6 pretty quick, because, you know, two heroes per lane, obviously. You get those levels a little bit faster because of experience. But, at the same time, they're not going to be able to shut this Bane and Alchemist down. I find it a little bit unusual that currently Vengeful Spirit's moving down the bottom as well. I feel like they can just leave Lone Druid by himself, and they could probably get some kills with Vengeful Bane and Alchemist up in top lane, because Nyx Assassin, Windrunner, I mean, if you get some good chain stuns, then you can basically kill both of those heroes relatively easily.
Down the bottom, they've already been really aggressive onto Lone Druid. The shield is thrown up, a few auto attacks come out, and Lone Druid, he's going to have to pop most of his consumables, and Rylos has to throw out his stun just in case if there's any more aggression coming up by Gorgonite. And, well, now he's under mana. He doesn't have enough for a stun, so if anything happens here, they could be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that the Magibum here on the Lone Druid is getting this close to the creeps. He really should just be sending in his druid, in his bear to do a little bit of damage and back off, really, just for those last hits.
And that general attack is now up and running. Lone Druid's got one more consumable. After that consumable, it's only going to get him back to 400 health. So he's still under 1/5 still only has 4/5 of his health after those last two consumables. Which means he's going to easily be able to consistently be harassed down. Abaddon's still got another shield if required. He's got 2 shields. Seb, he's got a Sakuchi and almost 2 to come up and run if he needs to keep going and dive. And I think if they wanted to dive right now, they could possibly find him. Once level 3 comes out on these 2 heroes, level 2 shield, level 2 Sakuchi comes up, this Lone Druid will be dying underneath this tower. Even with support of Riles, I still think they'll pick him off quite easily.
Yeah, so he's sort of doing what he should be doing now, just sort of backing up a little bit with his bear attacking. Still has to be careful not to get killed, but he can re-summon it if he needs to, as long as he's using that mana for anything else. Um, but yeah, that's exactly as you say, especially with this many creeps underneath the tower, which will be soaking up a lot of that tower damage. They certainly can dive if they really want to. Even
At
if they
top
just kill
lane,
off
we
the
might have
bear,
the
it's
first
gonna be
blood. It's on Cheese. The Nightmare does pick off the next assassin, and now Windrunner's trying to get a counter kill. Will she be able to pick it up with the final auto attack? She doesn't get it, and the creep blocking come out Darkrai, making sure to protect your Bane. So one more auto attack then would have picked off the Bane, but not going to be the case, especially with the movement speed of the Windrunner and the power shot available, but not going to be the case, and they're grabbing early first blood onto their Bane, and an assist coming Darkrai.
Yeah, that was a very nice kill there from them. Um, a shame about Jamie unfortunately not getting the last auto attack there. Was blocked by Dane for Darkrai, which was actually excellent. If he didn't, Kaizak on the Bane would have easily fell, and that would have been a 1-for-1. Still, obviously in favor of Coronae there because of the first blood.
Down in bottom lane, we might be seeing a kill coming onto Orange. He's going to go underneath the tower. The shield is still up. It pops. The auto attack comes out, and we do see that kill coming on his way. So they want to do that a little bit early. We do see the stun coming out onto Seb, and Seb's going to have to run away from Rylus. And Rylus, once again, is out of mana. She's onto 5 mana, so she's not going to be able to do anything for a long time. Even with that clarity, the clarity will get up her enough to throw out one stun, maybe an aura wave, and then she's gone again. That's one of the big problems with the Vengeful Spirits is they don't have a big mana pool, and once you throw out something, you're in a lot of trouble. And up top lane, we have a nice shackle coming out by Woodcut. He does land it. We do see an impale forward up. He does throw out the brain sap with the stun coming falling through. Cheese is going to have to be on the run, and going to be the end of that aggression. Both sides throwing out the stuns and a little bit of control, and neither side comes away for kill.
Yeah, well, pretty close there. If it wasn't for that brain sap, that would have been a death on Kaizak, I feel. But yeah, Seb and uh, Smith here in the bottom lane, they're being just really aggressive and exactly how
We
they should
might
be.
be having a kill
With
coming
this
up top
combo
lane.
on
Once
top
again,
lane.
we've got the Nightmare coming out. The Impale stops him from getting there, but he still run away. He stuns himself, so great Impale coming from Cheese, protecting level 99 Woodcut. If that Impale didn't land there, that would have been a death going Woodcut's way.
Yeah, and I just want to say, in terms of last hits so far, Queen of Pain doing the best in the game at the moment, 21 last hits. Then we've got the Weaver and the Alchemist pretty much equal, and then we've got Night Stalker on 15. So this next assassin, he's getting a little bit of fun himself just by getting some of these last hits, and he's level 4 now. It's not the fastest leveling, but it's not too bad either. He should have his level 6
What
pretty
are
quickly.
what are your opinions on a Night Stalker picking up his ultimate at level 6? Because these days you don't see it too often because you're not going to be roaming until that second night time, and you don't really need it until then. But this Night Stalker, Nix, he has picked it up at level 6, and he's just going to run back to base. Do you think it's worth it to extend this night time, or do you think it's better to pick up possibly another point in your Crippling Fear, another point in your Hunter in the Night, or how do you feel as if he should his skill level's fine, or do you think he should have put it in another area?
Honestly, it's fine if you put it because this knight is going to be he can gank at the current knight, right? It's you don't need to level it at 6. In my opinion, you can get one other ability at level 6 and then level it at like 7 or 8 depending on how well your ganks go. Um, because I say that because currently this sort of lineup is going on in mid. We'll have to back off. This lineup from Coronae is 2-1-2. Sorry, yeah, it's 2-1-2, which means that he can rotate into any lane.
Our top lane, we've got an
And
initiation going into Cheese. He's been Nightmare. He's got a stun. He throws out the Impale, so that will at least return a little bit of damage. He should be on the run, but he's got no support of level 99 Woodcut. She's nowhere to be seen. At the same time, though, Nix is in the mid lane. He's running past the secret shop. He's going for it. He does find it with the final void, and so he does pick up the kill. And level 99 Woodcut is around to help out. I think she may have got an assist. No, she did. Never mind.
Yeah, but as I was saying, like you can really roam around, especially this 2-on-2 sort of style.
Oh, down on bottom
and
lane,
get
we have a
yourself
little bit more
some
action, sorry.
kills.
Jeb is going underneath the tower. The TP support's coming in from the Bane. Will it be enough? It's not enough. Seb should have went underneath a little bit more. That you did have a second shield up and available if things did get a little bit hairy. Because, I mean, if you can shut down that electrode for a second kill, that would have been fantastic. But playing safe than sorry is not going to hurt anybody. But you want to hurt
seems
someone.
like they were. It seems like they were fairly confident that they were going to get that kill, so they're just like, yeah, that last auto attack will finish it off, but apparently not. And the Magic Bomb lives to see another day for now.
What do you feel about the skill build from Gorgonite? Do you think he should have put a second point in that missed call? Because that second point could have just got him the kill then. However, he did have it in the point of Curse of the Avernus, and he's not actually doing any auto attack damage to either of the two heroes down in this lane they're up against. So do you think in looking back, it probably would have been worth it if he did pick up the first, but do you think it's fine for what's coming up soon? Or do you think it's better to have it there just in case you need to heal out your Weaver?
The Curse of Avernus, he actually leveled out at like level 2, I think. So he's out for just that one level. He's out for a little while, and it's not too bad if you can right click some of the whichever heroes, just because it does slow him down for a reasonable amount. And in fact,
Nix
losing him
rotates
on
in from behind,
engagement
throws
again.
out the void. Time lapse is used by the Weaver. Magic Bomb is in a lot of trouble. The shield gets popped. There goes the Lone Druid. And now V2, he's silenced up. He does end up. Sorry. He dies. His teammate falls down. He's still trying to find himself a kill. He does pick up one on the Abaddon, and now Nix, he's on the run. He's going to turn back around. He's used the bottle charge. He's going to earn if required. Queen of Pain, she doesn't have much mana. The ultimate is used. This Void comes out. The final auto attack from the Weaver will pick that off, and now Alchemist, he's here all alone. He won't be getting that cocked out anywhere, and he'll have to run back to the base, or run back to the tower to make sure he is not picked off outside. And up in top lane, Nyx. Cheese is after the Bane, and they get the final auto attacks off, and they do pick her off.
You are as dead as they come.
I find it very strange that Nyx is not playing the Nyx.
I almost said Nyx. I'm like, wait, it's just Nyx.
Yeah. Good on confusing us, Mikey. But yeah, that was a good gank by Mikey Stacks in bottom, and they also got the kill up in top on Kaizek. So a very well played, very good movements from the entire side. There was quite a lot of teleports coming out from Coronae, but the issue is with their lineup, they don't really have too much lockdown or ways to really stun them up, especially since the Bane didn't go in there as well. Queen of Pain came in and she got silenced instantly. Alchemist wasn't able to get a stun off on anyone, and Rylos on the Ritual Spirit died relatively early, so by the time she came back, the fight was pretty much over.
Man. How's our farm going on our Alchemist up here? I mean, he's sitting 4th on the leaderboards. He's behind a Nyx Assassin, which has got a surprising amount of farm for being a Nyx Assassin and a support. But he's not doing too great. He is the highest farmer on their team. Queen of Pain sitting at 2.6. Weaver, however, he's on. Speaking of Weaver, they actually find a kill down and bottom on that Lone Druid, and they're still going underneath that tower. At the same time, at top lane, a lot of damage coming onto Darkrai. The carry for Coronae, and he's on the run. They can't do anything more. They don't have much mana left. They did use an Impale and Vandana to find that, but wasn't enough damage. But yeah, so the top 3 farmers in the game are going to Marquee Stack, winning all 3 lanes in terms of farm, but they got the kills around the map, so they're doing quite well at the moment. If they don't have any pushing potential against these towers, whereas Coronae, they do have a little bit. I mean, you have Queen of Pain that can clean up creep waves, and you do have Darkrai. If he's left alone, he'll take down a tower without too much hassle. And speaking of taking down a tower, the Nightmare goes out onto the Impaled Nyx, so that's going to be off. You're going to see an instant Impale come out, and he's going to stun himself. He should have thrown that earlier. He waited too long, and Cheese makes them pay for it.
Yeah, the Spike Carapace basically meant that Darkrai had to hold on to that onto the unstable concoction for a very long time.
And down bottom lane, yeah, Rylos, he's gonna fall here. Weaver's just gonna run through. He had the shield up him. Now Seb's going towards the magic bomb, and he's gonna fall here. You can't get away from this. The burrow time has been used. You do have a shield up in a few seconds. Weaver does secure you on through. We'll pick that up, and Queen of Pain, she can't do anything about this. She wants to, but she just doesn't have the mana. And now there's a Windrunner down here who pulls all the creeps, so she does reveal her position, but Windrunner, she can't do too much. She doesn't have much mana. She doesn't have much farm either. She doesn't even have her boots finished. And we do hear a Nyx. He's in mid lane. He's going against Kaizek. Kaizek's just going to be auto-attacked down. There's nothing he can do. The Void lasts for too long. Oh, and then he does fall to the iron tick damage.
Nice pick off there. He's actually level 11 now. That's a pretty quick level 11. Queen of Pain's only level 9 at the moment, so she hasn't really been able to do too much here in terms of ganking. McCheese just stuns up Darkrai up in the top lane, but nothing's going to come of that. So much roaming and so much ganking coming out from Marquee Stack, which is sort of what we were predicting earlier on. We said that the moment they picked up the Nyx Assassin, and then we saw the Nice Dog go, and we said, yep, they're just going to be moving around. They're going to be very aggressive. They're going to try to get as many kills as they can early on, and then continue with that sort of continue to just ride the wave and get some towers. I suspect they're going to get a tier 1 tower in the next minute or two.
And I mean, even their first two picks, the Abaddon and Nixus, and their Weaver just said we're going to be aggressive, and we have a TP going up top, trying to defend this Alchemist. Alchemist does fall down. He's not going to be able to survive the onslaught coming out from Marquis Stack. Cheese, he will unfortunately fall. Will Abaddon, however, be able to pick it up? He's got his bro time. He's getting healed up. He's turning towards Quinterpain. Quinterpain does have a blink. You need to blink on out of there before anything further happens to you. And now Riles is going to stun Gorgonite underneath the tower. He gets a little help from the tower as well, and Riles does pick up the killing spree for 406 gold, so at least Riles will be able to pick up Boots now. And down the bottom lane, they're chasing after Magic Bomb. He jukes him. Will he be able to get on out of it? He's trying to hide for his life, and Nix walks past him and gets the final auto attack. Marquis Stack finding kills all over the place.
Yeah, it's they're doing really well to basically maintain control. You know, we spoke about the ganks and a little bit over aggressive in that top lane. Especially for the TP supports coming in, but nonetheless, they still came out on top of that, 3 for 2 across the map. And Nix, he's still got that double damage. Looks like he might find Isaac here.
Oh, poor Kazak. It's just like double damage. Night Stalker, what do you do about it? There's nothing you can do. And now they're going towards the Queen of Pain. Shackle did not land. If that Shackle ran, that could have been a death going towards the Queen of Pain. And now they're just going to start working at chipping towards this mid tower. I don't think they can do it if Coronae decide to rotate in here and try and defend it. But yeah, they're just going to back off anyway, Marquis. Going to retreat home, get a little bit of money on that Windrunner. And Abaddon's just going to walk around like he owns the place.
Well, he's certainly been doing well so far. He's level 9, he's got his soul ring, so he'll have no more mana issues. In fact, they just picked up a invis here on Nix. Darkrai's, they did spot that with a ward, so he's just hitting back, but Nix, he might not care.
He's going underneath, he's going hard, he's going down, and now we have a stun coming out. He's still silenced. Will he be able to get it off in time? The silence is about to run out, but he will stun himself. And then Nix, he's just going to pop the void. He doesn't care. That silence lasts forever. It is 7 seconds underneath nighttime vision, and, well, we are under nights. I believe this is the third night of the game? Or second night? Third night.
I know that he's popped to the darkness a few times. During the day as well. Seb just gets another kill there on Virtual Spirit. Nice and easy.
Nice and easy indeed. Now the top one tower will go down. So the first tower going down the 15-minute mark. A little bit later than you expect, but then Marquis, they don't have that pushing potential as other lineups do offer. Kind of like Coronae, where they do have the lone druid who will make you pay. But instead of making them pay, he's just going to be walked into the group of all 5 heroes of Marquis. He just gets sandwiched in those trees.
I'm in your debt.
Yeah, this is, I mean, the aggression coming out from Marquis, they've got wards in the entire jungle of Coronae. They're maintaining vision, keeping it active and making sure that basically Coronae have no room to move at all.
At top lane we do have...
This is how you should play a ganking lineup.
Yeah, this is exactly how you play a ganking lineup. Make sure you're always on the move. Make the other team be afraid. And but another great thing Marquis are doing is they're constantly counter-warding. I mean, you look at these 2 sentries down in bottom lane. They're making sure there's absolutely no vision when they walk through here or when they are smoke ganked walking past. They do now have 1 vision. They had to put it in a safe spot because they're afraid of being de-warded from Marquis, so at least they have some kind of vision, but that's all the vision they have on the map. They don't have any vision over the top. It's just going to be free reign when they want, when Marquis want to walk through the secret shop, or when they want to come down through the ancients, try and take a wrap around at top. Even through their own jungle, they've got not much vision there, so they can walk through the jungle mostly uncontested. And Tier 1 tower down bottom will go down, and I don't think Coronae will want to go down there, as they don't have any vision where the rest of these heroes are on the map.
I just want to point out that it's a level 1 Dagon first for Nyx Assassin. So, yeah, Cheese, he wants to go for the quick and early burst, and it's understandable. The lineup from Coronae, relatively fragile, except for really the Alchemist and the Lone Druid. But, oh, and Yoshi is DC'd, apparently.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm still here, I just dropped out of the game for some reason.
Well, I guess I'll continue until Yoshi reconnects back into the game. But we got Gooksmith now. He's getting jumped on, but he just quickly turns around and thanks to his shield. Darkrai is going to fall very quickly. Wireless is neck. Nix just doing right click damage. Magibomb tries to transform into his ultimate bear form, but it doesn't matter. They just lock him down, keep him in place. The ultimate comes out from Kaizek. Nice shackle shot from Windrunner though, and it will be his death thanks to the missed coil from Gooksmith, and that is a complete team wipe for the loss of nothing.
Very, very big team, right? I mean, that's just great coordination. Because of the amount of levels and gold that they have on top of Coronae, they were just able to brute force their way through there. All the ganking heroes being able to take off heroes one by one. And Coronae, they split up because they were all afraid of all the potential each Marquee person had. And because they split up, Marquee just picked them off one by one by one. And until they all fell, and now they're working towards the next tier 2 tower after they picked up the first tier 1.
Yeah, I mean, like, they've got all the tier 1s down now, and basically they're just going to keep moving around with the aggression. They've got Aghanims now up on Night Stalker, so he's got unobstructed vision all across the, well, whenever he moves around, no trees can block him. And he can just, basically, it shows that his ganking lineup is even a little bit stronger. You know, you've already got the Nyx Assassin with the Dagon, who might level up to level 2, we'll see soon. He doesn't have enough gold, but with that Vendetta Impale already, he's just going to be popping people.
And then Nyx Assassin, he's walking around, he's trying to find somebody. He wanted to see Ryles. Ryles is luckily enough back towards that tower. And he's just scouting it out. He's still got his Vendetta up for another 15 to 20 seconds. Just making sure that when any of them rotate out, the rest of their lineup knows what's happening and where they are. And meanwhile, Seb, he's pushing top lane out, being a little bit of a pest, keeping that lane pushed in. If anyone tries to rotate up there, he's going to try and dive underneath them. Especially this Lone Druid. He's had enough fun with him this game. He's going to continue to have fun with him if the Magic Bomb is not careful about this.
Yeah, in the meantime, you know, Mikey, they're just going to go for Rosh. I have no issues with that. Once I have that Roshan, I can certainly just put way more aggression on those tier 2 towers. Already in the team fights, they're winning. They're coming out on top with basically no losses. Just looking at the gold graph actually at the moment, they're about 14k gold in the lead, and experience is about a little bit over, about 16k. So they're certainly well ahead, and they're going to try to maintain this. Oh, nice career pick off there by Cheese.
Very nice. He's like, oh, I've been in a pay off. I'm just going to take down your crew. And Queen of Pain's like, oh, okay. I think it had Queen of Pain's entire Orchid Malevolence on it too, so that just delayed her Orchid.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure if it was carrying anything.
I think it was, or it brought in the Oblivion stuff, but
I think it brought in the Oblivion stuff. It seemed like it had already dropped off what it was there for, and then it started to move back when Cheese popped the Vendetta strike.
it's a little bit wishful thinking at this the way this game's going for the Queen of Pain to be picking up the Orchid Malevolence, because around the 18 to 20 minute mark is usually your average timing for an Orchid Malevolence on a Queen of Pain. You can get it fast if you've had a good farm, and the way she's gone, yeah, you're correct. You'd probably be correct, and I don't think she'll be picking that up for another 5 to 6 minutes, because she just hasn't had the space. Every time she goes in somewhere, she can't find a kill, and she's died 3 times. And speaking of dying 3 times, Cheese is looking to pick her off very shortly. There is a sentry down.
Yeah, I gotta say, some good movement coming out from Coronae Australis now in terms of just being defensive. But the problem with this is that they're never finding any room to farm. They're never going to catch up in terms of gold and in terms of experience. They're always going to be behind, and eventually, even if Mikey can't find kills, they're going to just win through attrition.
And now there's 4
Lone
heroes.
Druid can get crazy tanky.
There's 4 heroes up top. Unfortunately, Bane did not get that Fiend Grip off, but if you try and get a Fiend Grip off onto a Lincoln Sphere Weaver, well, it's not going to work. You have to get at least one ability off, and by the time you get one off, then Weaver's already ricocheted away, and you're going to be able to shut him down, unless you have a sentry there. But you're usually too far away to be able to get that off then. Down in bottom lane, we have Night Stalker gets hit by the stun. Nyx Assassin finds Queen of Pain eventually, and it looks like they don't want to go down in the bottom lane. They did get a stun off. You do have the Bane here, but they're too afraid.
Yeah, this is. I mean, just look at how Maki are just completely spreading them out. Weaver's just basically 1v1ing the Lone Druid. You got the Nyx Assassin, Abaddon in the mid lane, constantly keeping pressure, and then in the bottom lane you've got Jamie and Nyx. just
And
constantly harassing. In fact,
that shackle is a fantastic shackle. It's going to lock him in place, but he will be able to get it off. No, he won't. He is silenced up. He stuns himself underneath the tower. The urn will pick him off, so Nix picks up a double kill and is now on a godlike streak. 10-0-6.
Yeah, that's really crazy. That's a nice looker pick, really worked out well for them. And you know, it's just because of how effectively they used it. We've got Cheese on the next assassin. Going for, well, he looks like he wants to go for full level Dagon since he just picked up level 3. It's just in the stash, has to send it across, but they still got the Aegis. They're going to continue keeping this pressure. We've got a Weaver who's got a Desolator now, so she's just going to keep harassing these towers, completely melting them, and they just Coronae Australis are completely spread thin. There's nothing. They can't defend all lanes at once.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Man, there we go. The bottom tower does fall now, and now they've only got 2 tier 2s left, and both those tier 2s are looking to fall very shortly. They're both starting to go underneath the half HP. And Nix, he might get stunned out here. Alchemist is charged in. They throw down a Sentry Ward because they knew something was up, and very nice defensive Sentry Ward being thrown down, and they jump back on. Shackle does land onto V2. V2 should just die from a few auto attacks coming from Nix. Power shot. The Urn's going to start ticking him down. The Fiend Script is out and running, and Nix, he does lose his Aegis. He's going to respawn in a second. There will be a stun. Will he be able to get out of it? The stun, unfortunately, not long enough to be able to get it thrown out. The shield's been picked up. Rallis, he's going to fall. He does get friendly nightmare by Kaisak, and that did avoid a little bit of damage. Will Last be able to survive from this? No, he will not. And now they're still trying to turn around. Borrow Time is now popped. The mechanism is thrown out. They're chasing down Darkrai. He's got the 50% slow from the void. Nix is going to final auto attack him down one last time. And now V2 tries to help him out, but has to jump back to base. And now the Magic Bomb is in a bad position, but he's too tanky for Nix to go against. They throw out the Nightmare. We hear Nix Assassin throw the Dagon out before Queen of Pain can go anywhere. And the GGs are called, and Marquis will be taking the second 2 out of 2. They haven't lost a single game so far.
Yeah, it's a great start to Group D. Hey, look, you won a prize.
Oh, yay! Woo! Costas, yeah.
But yeah, Marquis Stack basically abused every strength of their lineup in that game, and essentially, you know, there was a great win run as Shackles throughout the entire game. Nyx Assassin did exactly what he was meant to do, considering you know, he was farming Nyx Assassin. He got level 6 relatively quickly, got that Dagon, and just started popping heroes around the map. And Weaver, of course, just kept pushing one lane until eventually that tier 2 fell. So yeah, just a great play overall by Marquis. Coronae Australis unfortunately just were backed up against the wall too early to really do anything. But yeah, they've got some more games coming up, so hopefully they can bounce back from it. This has been the Defense of the Australians.